What's up, everybody? So I was in the middle of doing my facial mask for the week. I think I learned this technique from Farah, Farad, or Farah, something. There's a lady called Farah something. I think she might be an Indian. Um, and she's on YouTube, and she got how to use turmeric and some chickpea powder to make a facial mask. And thank you for teaching me this. So I've been doing this, and I know that the days that I don't do it, uh, uh, my skin tone is a little bit different from the days that I do. So I don't like at first when I started using it, I used my hand and it was uh it stains a lot. It would stain your shirt. It would stain anything that comes in the way. Well, except it's a black shirt. But that I'm not even gonna try it out. So today I use just a little bit of that, and this is the consistency. It's a little bit watery, and that's why I like it because when it's really thick, and when it dries on my face, and I'm not gonna sit in the bathroom and let this facial thing dry. So if it's watery a little bit, then it reduces the chances of that uh peeling peeling off a little bit, like crumbling from my face and then dropping off on my clothes and everything to stain, even it stains my bathroom counter. So I make it this. I added milk into water. This is the first time I'm adding milk. Every time I do it, I use water and make it a little bit thicker. But today it's like really watery. So, uh, in order to stop this from staining my hands, because I don't do much of nail polish and I don't do much of nails. I don't get my nails done, period. I just do it at home sometimes when I feel like it, but I'm not that person. But I hate to have this yellow thing stain my fingernails. So I use one of my makeup brushes. This I hardly use. I use the other one, but depending on whatever you want, just use the brush that suits you. I like using this little one, and then when I'm done, like I just soak it in water and then leave it there for a long time, and then it takes it out. So I use the brush, and I use this container um to collect the drip off, but mostly it doesn't drip off. So I'm gonna do this over my eyebrows. I know it's gonna color it a little bit, but when I'm done, I'm gonna use my hair dye to color my eyebrows so that it stands out. Because I know, like when I use a black pencil on my eyebrows, they don't look really. It look like really weird on my face. So I like to dye with the black hair color using Q-tip. Well, like for my lips, I put some shea butter on my lips so that when this thing transfers into my lips, it doesn't stain. 'Cause just like when you relax your hair, you put a protectant. I just use it. just be careful not to put this thing on your eye. So, just make sure that you don't have too much. Like when you dip the brush into the mixture, make sure that it's not really dripping up when you put it over your um your eyelid, because you don't want it running into your eyes, because sometimes when you wash it off, like you feel like a little tiny uh, particles getting in your eyes. So I think I'm trying to get it like really close to my edges, but I don't want to get it into. It looks like it got into a little bit of my hair, like a little bit. So I'm done, and this is gonna stay on until I continue, and then I'll continue playing my Candy Crush game on Facebook like I was doing before when I started. So I think the results from this is gonna be the same as other people have uh like yeah. What I'm trying to say is that like the results will not be any different from what other people's videos of this turmeric facial mask is. Um, but the only different thing that I was trying to show was that instead of using your hand and getting everything stained, you can use just the hairbrush to do the application. And then one more thing before I wrap this up. You can use your okay, so I used some gloves, so I put gloves on my hands like this. I'm gonna when I'm washing. Most of the time, like I wash it when I'm going to take a shower. But this I've already taken a shower. I just came back from church and I'm about to go to work in a little bit. So this when I'm washing, I just put on gloves. I'm gonna just put for just one hand because I'm just using one hand to wash my face. And if you wanna use the two, I put on a pair of gloves for the regular gloves for um like first aid, the clear ones. I don't use like the heavy household, like really heavy gloves, or the ones heavy duty gloves. I use just the regular ones, the ones that you find in your hair relaxer products, like those just gloves, something to make that disposable ones, because when I'm done, I just throw it away. I can wash it and do all that, so that in the end I have my hands free and there are no stains on my hand. And so, and then I try to wash it. When I'm washing, I try to like really get my chin really over the sink to wash it, because when this thing, once you're washing and then like you have like dripping around your your elbows, and it's gonna get onto the countertop and then stain the place, because this thing will stain anything. So this is how I do mine, and thanks for all the other people who have made these videos, because I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about this facial mask before I started doing it. And then another thing, I keep on saying one more thing, but this last thing. The turmeric that I bought from my grocery store was like a bigger bag. Like I would say maybe a pound or two. I think it's either 2 pounds or 1 pound. And then yeah, because I have it sitting outside on my patio. And then I bought the chick flour. The chick flour was a little bit more than, so I would say like the chick flour will be maybe 2 pounds or 4 pounds. It's not 5 pounds, but I think 2 to 4 pounds. And I think they were kind of similar price, price range. I think they were, none of them was like under $5 per those bags. And then the chick flour, after I cut it, I didn't see that. Just tried to fold the plastic package, and then it has bugs, like tiny little like bugs coming out of the I don't know where they came from, but they are in the whole flour. So I had to put the turmeric, because since I put them in the same plastic bag, so it's like, and when I pour like a little bit, and then I fold the edge, and then tie the plastic bag and put it there. I don't know where they come from. Now I have those little bugs, little tiny bugs in my cereal. I have to pour my cereal. So I want y'all to recognize that these bugs, because it's the flour, I think it would have the same tendency, just like the flour for baking, how these little bugs that sometimes you find in rice, in, I will not say beans, but because beans, the bugs in beans are different from these ones that I saw. So just make sure that you keep them away from all other household uh, uh, food stuff, because if you put it next to your bag of rice, these bugs are gonna get in the rice, and it's gonna be difficult for you to cook them. Cook the rice, not cook the rice, but to get them out. And they're gonna get in your cereal, just like they did it, got in my cereal bag that I had to pour everything out. So just make sure that you don't keep it close to sugar, flour for your flour for baking, or anything that you're gonna eat. Just make sure. Or the best and the most simple thing that you can do is just pour the whole content into a sealable plastic container, and then just seal it off, so that when these bugs, when they come in, they don't get out into other food products in the house. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my video, and y'all have a blessed week, and bye bye.